my people, back on site on the horse farm. Carl and crew got the wire all in, all formed up, ready to go. Just finishing out there, and then inspection should be later today. A little more bracing, and this thing's gonna be poured. It's gonna be poured later in the week on Friday. Hopefully I get some footage of that for you guys. So I'll be over here. We got approved for phase 2 on this project, which basically is just this area, this bottom field. We're gonna stump it. There's a lot of big stumps in here. We're gonna stump it, grub it, and then push with the dozer. There's a huge belly right there, right where the boom is, straight out. Right on out there, there's a 5 foot, 6 foot belly in there. Put everything to the center and try to get the watershed to go this way. We're gonna do that part for now, and then they're gonna hold off for the rest of the phase till a later date. But this is what we're gonna get going. Seeing the buckets on here now, gonna just grub everything because there's a lot of sticks and debris in this one. Get everything consolidated before so I can see my stumps, you know, knock it down, just pull it, rake it, whatever. That's the plan. Then we'll get the ripper on. Yeah, a lot of sticks and debris in here. A lot of little stumps, little things that would get you all hung up, knock a track off, something, you know. It's not good to keep tracking on all this stuff, so I want to kind of, we'll just pile all the sticks and stuff down here there in the low part. Definitely hard to see where the stumps are. But when you hit them, you know where they are. So I'm just going to take the high grass and work my way right around this place. Just take the brush off. That way I can see everything. I probably wouldn't have done this if I didn't have the bucket on, but it's such a pain to change these pins without a quick connect, and anybody that's ever done it knows. So, just going to grub it out like this for now. Then we'll push this around after we get the stumps out. A lot of tree tops in between the stumps. Just raking it out. Raking it out. Oh, that's what happens when you hit a stump. Tears things up. Still grubbing. Just putting this stuff in the low spot. Cover all that little brush with dirt. Dozer, it's just sticks and brush, nothing major. Just keep pulling the ground, finding my stumps, make it a lot easier. Now I'm in that hole I was talking about. So we got to get all these stumps, even though we're going to fill this with dirt. Still got to get the stumps out because we don't want big decomposing holes over the next 10 years. You know, horses are going to be over the top of this, so got to take care of the horses. Ooh, we're moving on a stump. Got some old tires here. Not going to bury these. Just going to stack them up top of each other over here off to the side. Ripper is on. Nice. I didn't film it because there's a lot of bleeping and I'd have to edit a lot out. No, this time it went pretty smooth. You know, it took me about a half hour. Got a little bit of grease on me, but the main thing about switching pins is you got to keep your attachment level. When you take your bucket off, make that sure that bucket is dead level before you slide them pins out. They come like butter. And then the same thing with this, you want it on level ground. So we start stumping. No rhyme or reason to this. I'm just gonna work, like I said, it's such a bigger area than what we just did. I'm just gonna work as I see the stumps, work my way through. I may do a circle around and do the center, but the center's so big, so we'll figure it out. Just start ripping. Just pulling the ground still where I didn't track the debris out. Got a little ledge here. Pull that. We'll put that in the, put that aside and put it in the bottom of the hole. That 5-foot hole. There's one here. But we did have a little bit of rain, or a lot of bit of rain I should say, so hopefully that softened up the ground around it. That's why it didn't work yesterday. In this one. Man, this guy's a tough one. He's a tough one. He was wrapped up in all ledge rock. I had to blow apart all the rock to get him out. All them roots be caught in them rocks. See the whole bottom of him. He's full of rocks. That whole hole's rock. He's got rocks all on the back side of him. Look at him. Look at him hanging on to those rocks. Crazy guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. On to the next. It seems like under every stump there's a slab. Take these, like I said, and place them in the bottom of that hole, firm up that hole down there. Here we got a nice monster on top of the rocks. I can't even get on the back side because it's all rock. Let's see what's under this thing. Give her an old toss. Rock that come out of there. Look at this rock. Come out from the back of the stump. I couldn't get under it because of that. Oh yeah. It's starting to snow. We got our governor threatening to shut us down again because of this spike. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just got the news a minute ago. I'm gonna toss this for him. There's more rock in there. Give Cuomo a toss. Yeah! This is ridiculous. These slabs coming out. As much as I love them, put them in the bottom. But the dozer's not gonna love them. That's for sure. Get rid of these things, and that's a nice little 3-incher. Make a nice little something out of that. Alright, in the bottom here, the deep part, in the center of the lot, this slab is surrounded by ledge rock, and I can only get in around so tight to it. I try to get the roots out any further around it. It's all flat ledge. And I'm obviously not going to pull that apart because it's right here, so watch. Full ledge here. So I'm not going to pull that apart. It's already low. But you got to pull these stumps even though we're going to fill in around this. Got to get rid of them. Do the job right. Shake the dirt, shake the dirt. You're getting it though. I probably already got 20 stumps out.
them up here for now. One more shake job. These things will be shook out by the time I have to throw them like 5-6 times to get them over to that corner. We're going to stack them over in that corner just like I stacked the ones over here. Just one on the other opposite side. So that's the bottom. I got all the way up on top to the same distance back, and I'm going to go over to the left and get the same distance back. And then I'll reevaluate what I got. I think in the back I'll have a whole section in the woodline area. But these guys are just about done forming.
last sets of rebar and cages right now. And that thing's ready to be poured. On top like a bird on its perch. This is all stumped in this little tight, that taller grass out there where you don't see the tracking. I didn't get out there yet. I'm just gonna do this, hug this tree line probably tomorrow. Not gonna do much more today. A lot of ledge up here. You just scratch under the surface. See that? Just tons of ledge, so the dozer's not gonna like that. But I've been throwing them down here, and once I get them stumps out of there, I'll take all this ledge here and just put it in the flat down below. I just had to pull these two slabs out from under that rock just to get the stump, or out from under the stump just to get the stump out. Unbelievable. Beating and beating and beating my brains out. Poor Ripper got a workout right there. I couldn't get in right here. Now it's finally going to take the stump apart, but they were under there. Under there. Probably more. We're on top of that knob where the shale was, or the ledge was. Pulverize the stump just about. Look, all these rocks. Pulling them up out. Big rocks, they just blow apart with the ripper. But then they, you know, they don't come up out. They keep sliding and moving. I think I got it now. Maybe. More rocks. Let's get some more rocks. There we go. Oh, more rocks. Oh, there we go. Now we got her. I don't even know if it's a stump anymore. That was one weird stump. There it is. See the rocks, how they were embedded right there. Look at this. That's what I was fighting the whole time, is things like that, trying to get around it. Here we go, another stump on a rock. First, I'm on a side hill here. Work our way over. It's half and half. Rip these roots out. Hey now. all blew through. We got a little wind and some snow. Gonna call it a day. They got that formed up, ready for inspection. Looks really good. I'll get out and walk you through it. All right, that storm blew through fast. As you see, he's got 3 strands of rebar in here. Crab cage is the wire like I like to do. Got chairs all in it to hold the wire up. 8-inch by 16-inch haunches right where the columns are going. He's got his bolts all laid out perfectly. These J bolts. Made a little jig. He's got them all the way. 100 by 36, I believe. Oh yeah. I got 80% of that stump, maybe 75% of that stump. I got that back corner of wood line and then down in this corner to do that in the morning, and then we'll start pushing things around with the dozer, taking the overburden and filling that big low spot. All right, my people, I'm out of here. It's chilly today.